Hey flunkies, it's Mari, and today I wanted to talk about how I lost my mind. So I was going through a very terrible anorexia spell before I lost my mind, and it kind of followed into me losing my mind. So it's not just about that though. I started talking about like cartoon characters talking to me, like through like a receiver that was sewn into my private area. And my anorexia continued, and then I was 85 pounds, and yeah, I'm sorry, this is really hard to talk about. It still feels really recent in my mind, but yeah, I would talk about this kid all of the time. I thought we were married. Me and this kid from, elementary school. And we weren't, like, he was actually one of my bullies, and I didn't even like him. Like, he was cute, but he was an asshole. So, of course I wasn't gonna go with him. I always liked Iceman more, anyway. If you don't know who Iceman is, he's my boyfriend. And we've known each other since we were kids. But anyway, I'm getting off track. The day I lost my mind, okay. So I was screaming about this kid in elementary school that was my bully, right? And then I started like kicking the doors out of pure rage. Like I was so angry at something. I don't even know what it was. I don't know what I was angry about or anything. It just like suddenly like a wave of anger just went through me and controlled my body. Like I felt like an alien in my own body. I didn't feel like this was Mari anymore. I felt like it was someone else that I didn't know. And I was hearing a lot of voices, and yeah, I saw a lot of things, like hallucinations, like dead bodies, and like dead animals too. It was really disturbing. And while I was in the institution for 2 months, 2 fucking months, I hallucinated that we were eating dog. I told Mom about this, and she was like, "You're not eating dog, that was probably beef or something." I'm like, "No, it was a dog. I know it was a dog." And when she would try to argue with me, I would get very, very hostile and upset. So, yeah. I'm sorry, this is really crazy. I'm better now, but, like, even if I, like, if I get too drunk, I get, like, really psychotic. But anyway. Yeah. So, I was hearing voices that were telling me to, like, hurt my family members. And, I also, like, heard them telling me to break into other people's houses. And that's when the locks were placed on the house. I wasn't allowed outside for a while until they knew what to do with me. My family, I mean. There wasn't physical locks on the doors, but they kept me inside. They cornered me and made sure I didn't leave. Because I would knock on people's doors thinking it was my best friend that lived there. And my best friend lives in Kentucky, by the way. I don't live in Kentucky. I'm trying to think of what else. There are certain, like, voices in TV shows I can't watch anymore because of my schizophrenia. It just, like, triggers me somehow. It makes me, like, start hearing them telling me what to do. Like, I can't watch certain TV shows. It's weird. That looks stupid. Okay. Come on. But yeah. That's pretty much it, I think. I stayed in an institution for 2 months, and one thing that I want to note is, when I first came out of the institution for the first time, I told my family that something was still very wrong, and I felt it. And, so thanks, Porter Stark, for making me realize that I was sick. But no thank you for the care you gave me. So I wanted recovery so bad that I had spent my 22nd birthday, yeah. I'm schizophrenic at 2 years old, yeah, let me tell you. I spent my 22nd birthday in a mental institution. And it was very sad, actually. My family came to see me, and that was great. But they couldn't give me any presents, really. This is the present they gave me, and it's awesome. It's a big chinchilla. I love it, and I'm taking this everywhere with me. But yeah, that's what they got me for my birthday, and they also got me a plant, but I couldn't keep the plant, which sucked, because I really wanted it. It was like a Japanese plant, and if you don't know me very well, I'm really obsessed with Japan and stuff. It was really hard for me because it was super lonely, and nobody really had the same issues as I did, and group therapy was kind of a joke because I had so much trauma and stuff built up that I felt like I really couldn't share anything from my personal life with them. And yeah. The voices told me all kinds of crazy things, though. They would tell me to stab my family members. They would tell me to poison them. They would tell me to kick them, punch them in the face, all kinds of stuff. And thankfully, I was restrained before I could really do any of that stuff. Like, I was already in the institution before those thoughts came to mind. But yeah. So anyway, on the day that I decided to recover by myself without outside interference, it was about 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm sorry, I feel a lot of anxiety. When I decided to recover, my aunt drove me to Chicago, and Northwestern was my hospital that I stayed at. Yeah, Northwestern University. They're a college, like, hospital, so they're always really fresh on their jargon and shit. They know what they're doing, and they fixed me, and to this day, my doctor, like, I still see my doctor, the same doctor, and I respect her a lot because she saved my quality of life. My quality of life was very low at that point, and somehow she saved me. Like, with talking to me and the drugs and the therapy. I'm pretty functional now, but I still have issues. Like, if I don't get enough sleep, I get really slow, like I am right now. My nystagmus gets worse. And nystagmus is like your eye movement, and it causes blindness later in life. You're legally blind, usually 2200 or worse. But I can make that a whole separate video. Yeah. That's my schizophrenia story. If you want more things like this, just write in the comments below, like, hey dude, make more mental health videos, or hey, make more videos about your overall health. I'd be glad to. Bye, flunkies.